Good luck.
Well, don't say that!
All right, get Let's do it. Hello and welcome to another edition of Cutscene Presents Survival Series, the show where I can show you the world.
It's Disney!
Dazzling over sideways and undercover. A whole new world.
No.
Really? My reputation is on the line, isn't it?
Today I'm joined by Tegan.
Hi!
Dethroned as champion.
Yeah. To be fair, Ash smashed it in the last one. There's no way I could have kept up with that. She's the horror queen.
Today I'm joined by our champion, Ash Millman.
That's me, baby.
Gonna go 2 in a row.
Oh, I don't know. I've come in last time, like, I thought I could meta game the experience and be like, it's gonna be this. I'm gonna make sure I know everything about this. This time, I'm raw dogging it. It's pure raw dog hours.
Hi, hello. I don't think there's much point in me competing because Tegan's probably already won this.
If you're watching this for the first time, let me explain how this works. Each of our contestants will be given a very specific film-based category, and they will need to answer every single entry in the list that is currently in front of me with only 3 strikes today. Sullivan, I need you to name me every single Disney animated movie.
And not in a particular order either.
In no particular order.
Okay, well there's I do love Disney, but weirdly I more love the business of Disney than the movies.
Oh, groovy, smashing, yay capitalism.
Tegan can rattle off all of the theatrical releases. You know, if no one's read it, Disney Wars is one of mine and Luke's favourite books of all time because it just charts the Renaissance era of Disney with Michael Eisner and Jeffrey Katzenberg, and the hubris they find themselves in, the collapse of that era, then into, when my boy Bob Iger takes over, and his big mission statement is buy everyone else's properties. He's a creative genius.
The prophecy is that Tegan's going to win this one, and has named every single one in chronological order, I'm sure.
I've been training my whole life for this. I feel like, though, this is more stressful because my reputation as a Disney adult is absolutely on the line. So every Disney animated movie.
Every Disney animated movie. These are not direct to VHS or DVD.
Okay.
You won't see many sequels on this list.
Okay.
Unless they were theatrically released.
Yes.
All that. There's no Pixar in here. This is Disney Animated Studios.
It's princess time.
Sullivan, name me a Disney movie.
Snow White.
Snow White.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
The classic Walt Disney era, which is like late 30s through to mid 60s. And the first one is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio's so dark. Have you seen Pinocchio? Do you remember
There's a lot of terrifying in there.
Yeah, the donkey bit where they're all like, oh.
I'm going to try and do this in some semblance of order because I think that would be the easiest way for me to track in my head.
It'll be the easiest way for me to track it because I've written it down in order. Normally I do it alphabetically.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do this in some semblance of order because I think that'd be the easiest way for me to not repeat anything I've said. So Snow White, Pinocchio, Dumbo.
Those are 2 strikes right there.
Dumbo.
Dumbo.
Let's do Cinderella, or as my 3-year-old calls it, Cinderella.
Under my Cinderella.
Because she is adorable. Cinderella is her favourite.
Cinderella. And that was my favorite movie when I was a little girl. Like, that was my go-to Disney movie. And then the VHS got lost in the move after my parents divorced. And I didn't see it again until I was about like 17. And I did a sleepover at my friend Stacey West's house. And she fell asleep and I put it on. I was just like, it's all coming back.
Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Then we'll do Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty.
Then let's do, I know I've missed out, Fantasia.
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 Yo, that's a big house. They got mice in there. Call it Exterminator.
Fantasia 2000.
Fantasia 2000.
Fantasia 2000.
Bambi.
And then one of the saddest Disney films ever, Bambi. Whenever someone's lying down, I need them to wake up, I say, "Get up, Bambi." And they look at me funny.
Bambi.
Aristocrats. I was just thinking about animals I like.
The Aristocrats.
Take it again.
The Aristocats.
The Aristocats. When you do your scales and your arpeggios.
The Aristocats.
101 Dalmatians.
101 Dalmatians. I loved that movie.
Dogs, 101 Dalmatians.
Okay, animals. What animals are there? Dogs. Lady and the Tramp! This is a really good way of doing it. Dogs, cats, we've done.
The Lady and the Tramp.
Oh, Lady and the Tramp.
Lady and the Tramp.
Oliver and Company.
Why should I worry? Why should I care?
Come on, why is it always Billy Joel?
Oliver and Company.
Oliver and Company.
There's another one where there's a character called Hopper. No, that's in Bambi. That's Bambi. I'm thinking of Bambi. I'm pretty certain. Oh, the Thumper. That's what I was thinking of. Thumper. Yeah. Thumper. Hopper's from A Bug's Life. Different character entirely. Very different to Thumper. You could say that Hopper's like a sort of
Pedophile.
The Rescuers.
So the Rescuers.
The Rescuers Down Under.
The Rescuers Down Under.
What about monkeys? Oh, no, because that would be The Jungle Book. Is that a Disney film?
Yes.
I don't know. Is Jungle Book a Disney film? Surely they'd have capitalised on that more. Surely there'd be like a Jungle Book world.
Oh, the Fox and the Hound.
The Fox and the Hound.
Fox and the Hound.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
Ding.
Which is one of the best rides at Disneyland. It makes me cry when you like come around the corner and it's Neverland.
Peter Pan.
Melody Time.
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid.
Michael Eisner comes in and he brings in Jeffrey Katzenberg from some other studio. And they're like, right, let's start making surprisingly good movies. Boom, Little Mermaid.
I don't want anyone to be too alarmed. There's a fish in the pool.
Oh no, we've literally just had the rule about not sequels, but there is a Little Mermaid 2. Do I risk a strike on it? Not yet. We'll save that, put that one in the bank.
Jungle Book. Sorry, I covered my mouth when I said that, Adam. That means that's a bad edit for you. Sorry.
Bobby Fish, Ricochet, Dusty Rhodes, Roman Reigns.
Just gonna do all like this, actually, from now on, if you don't mind, Adam.
Very disrespectful.
The Jungle Book.
Oh, The Jungle Book. Oh God, I love King of the Swingers. It's my favorite song.
You like when Christopher Walken sings it in the remake?
That one I like less.
I want to be like you.
I wanna walk like you and talk like you do. You see, it's true. Ooh.
The Jungle Book.
The Jungle Book.
Ding.
Okay, it is a Disney film.
Have a quick thing there. Just I want to make sure that the screensaver doesn't come on my laptop.
Robin Hood.
Do it quicker, I've thought of an answer.
What was like the last big Disney film that they drew? Oh, it's not that, but Robin Hood.
Robin Hood, Robin Hood, Robin Hood, Robin Hood, Robin Hood, Robin Hood.
What about, the sexy fox, what's his name? Robin Hood, there we
Ding.
go.
Adam, come on!
It's all good, they're all lost.
I'm gonna say Monsters Inc. now, not like a idiot. Thank you. Do you know what, Adam? I'm now gonna just address you, so you had to put all that in the edit. Are you ready?
Please don't.
Robin Hood.
Ding.
Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland.
I thought of another one while Adam was dicking around, because now what I'm doing is thinking of the board game Disney Villainous, and sort of all the baddies that are in that.
Aladdin.
Aladdin, of course.
Aladdin. Fun fact about me, when I was 13 I had a science test and we had to just name all the elements of the periodic table, so I memorized it to the tune of A Whole New World. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, and carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminum,
The Lion King.
The Lion King.
The Lion King.
The Lion King.
What just said Lion King? Lion King?
That is your first strike, Luke.
I had said it. Idiot. Mulan.
Mulan. That's my favorite Disney prince. Shang is hands down the hottest Disney prince. Bisexual king as well.
Mulan.
Beauty and the Beast. And that is my favorite Disney film. I would also maintain, problematically, if I were Belle, I'd have gone with Gaston. He's so muscular. He's a provider. I side with the three sisters. What's wrong with her? She's crazy. He's gorgeous.
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
What about the Beauty and the Beast?
Beauty and the Beast. I think there might even be a sketch about it where she's just going off, just slagging off her town. She's singing through the town, just going. It was essentially a song going, I hate this place.
Look at all these illiterate.
Yeah, I hate all these people. Little town full of little people. You, Beau, actually, you. I believe in the original story of Beauty and the Beast, he was sort of more of a pig man, which they weren't brave enough to do.
No, you have to appeal to the furry market.
They did. Oh, yeah.
I'm missing one there. There's a big one there. Because then my mind skips to Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Hunchback.
Ding.
Of Notre Dame.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Okay, so these are later era when the wheels are starting to fall off, although some of them are very good films, like Hercules, which has some of the best songs.
Hercules.
Hercules.
I'm looking up to the heavens as if they're going to help me. The heavens? Hercules. They did! Thank you, Zeus.
Hercules.
Tarzan, which, man alive, did he go off on that soundtrack. I love the memes where it's just like, hey, Phil Collins, we know we're getting you to do the soundtrack to Tarzan. Don't do anything too crazy. Phil Collins with the piano on fire on the beach.
Oh, is it Brother Bear or Baby Bear? I think it's Brother Bear with Phil Collins doing the soundtrack.
Everyone forgets that.
Yeah.
He did another one.
Hint, hint. Right here. I'll do Brother Bear.
Brother Bear.
Black Cauldron.
The Black Cauldron.
The Black Cauldron.
The pictures of all the board games on display. What about a detective? What about a detective that inspects things in a Disney film?
I think the Black Cauldron was the crap the bed moment that was like the lowest point along with Basil the Great Mouse Detective. So I'm going to say the Black Cauldron.
The Great Mouse Detective.
I'll do Basil the Great Mouse Detective.
I don't think Basil's in the title, but I'll give it to you. Ding.
Is he just called the Great Mouse Detective? Oh, okay. I always knew it as Basil the Great Mouse Detective. But yeah, Great Mouse Detective.
And then Basil Great Mouse Detective.
Don't know where this has come up. It might be a regional thing, but it is just called the Great Mouse Detective.
Okay. Yeah,
But
maybe that was...
Ding.
Can I have
way.
that?
Luke said the same thing.
It must have been released as Basil the Great Mouse Detective.
Maybe here.
Or Basil's a more British name.
What do you do, Basil?
Oh, I don't know whether like 3 Caballeros will count.
Fun and fancy free.
The range, the lone range, the far range. It's got a load of cows in. How liberal are you on titles of films?
You have to give me the title.
Basil the Range. I think it's the Long Range. The Long Range. Is it not?
That's not it. I was lenient with what's his stupid name, the Kraken
Luke.
one. No, not that stupid one. I was liberal with guesses of Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken when the DreamWorks one. I will give you a rare warning.
A stay of execution.
Another incorrect stab in the dark at the title of this film will result in a strike.
Okay, that's fair. I'll move on from that.
Make Mine Music.
What about Pirates? Treasure Planet?
Treasure Planet. Remember Treasure Planet? It's a great film. Love that movie. It's great. Oh, so good.
Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet.
Feel like I'm missing one from the Eisner era, like a really obvious one. Ooh, have I said Pocahontas? Pocahontas.
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 The Sword and the Stone.
What's the movie with the squirrels? The Sorcerer and the Stone.
That's warning number 2.
So there's 2 yellow cards here, where I'm
if you-
so close to the title.
If you give me another one, those 3 yellow cards will equal a red card. I think that's how football works.
The Sword and the Stone. The Sword and the Stone.
Ding.
The Sword and the Stone.
Does 3D animation still count, or is it all 2D?
3D animation absolutely counts.
Chicken Little.
Chicken Little.
Chicken Little.
Stop saying I look like Chicken Little. He's dumb and he's a coward, and I'm not a coward.
Meet the Robinsons.
Meet the Robinsons.
God, I mean, the 2000s is the Pixar decade, and Disney's phoning it in, so I can't remember a lot of stuff that happened there. But they get back on top when John Lasseter is brought from Pixar into Disney to oversee a sort of animated, but it's now CGI leaning. But it wasn't initially CGI leaning. The Princess and the Frog.
Princess and the Frog.
Princess and the Frog.
Princess and the Frog.
I would imagine that a Goofy movie won't count in this because it's not a Disney classic. It is a Disney animated, but it's a Disney television feature. I might just do it just in case it is a correct answer. A Goofy movie.
That is your second strike.
I thought it would be, but you know, I had to say it out there because controversial take. It is the best movie of the Disney Renaissance.
A Goofy movie?
That is your first strike, Ash.
I'm jumping back forward in time now, but a very goofy movie.
That is your first strike, Ollie Davis.
Wish.
Wish?
Wish.
Moana?
Moana.
Moana, which also, that was a movie that had a big impact on my life. That movie was the impetus for my divorce, and I will not elaborate.
Moana.
Oh, Moana. Moana.
Moana 2?
Moana 2.
Moana 2.
Do I get Moana 2? It's not out yet, so I'm recording this.
Then we'll do Tangled.
Tangled?
Tangled.
Tangled.
Which I think is better than Frozen.
Frozen?
Frozen.
Frozen?
I think Frozen actually, it's old. I mean, maybe that's just because I've seen it 1,000 times.
Are you a girl, Dad?
Sure am, because you know what else I've seen a lot? Frozen 2.
Frozen 2?
And Frozen 2.
Frozen 2.
The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh?
Bolt.
Bolt?
No. I was going to say Big Hero 6, but I don't think that's a Disney film, actually. That's something else entirely. That's something else entirely. That's something else.
Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph 2. Is that allowed? Do I have to give the actual name?
What's the name, Sullivan?
Ralph Breaks the Internet?
Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Can I withdraw my answer?
Sure.
In previous iterations, we've done 1 and 2.
It's not called Wreck-It Ralph 2, some bunch of words.
Yeah, it's called...
It's called something else.
Something else. It is called something else, yeah, and I can't remember what that is.
Winnie the Pooh?
Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch.
Ohana means family, family means no one gets left behind and forgotten. Lilo and Stitch?
Encanto.
Ding.
There's a movie I've seen 1,000 times as well. I actually also think is underrated. I think it's pretty good. Of all the Disney films I've had to watch multiple times over, that is the one I dread the least having to rewatch.
Encanto.
Ding.
Which is one of my favorites. That's my hangover movie of choice as well, but I watch it a lot.
I want you to stop drinking.
The part with the grandma and the butterflies, I bawl my eyes out.
Oh, come on, little brain. Little brain, little brain. There's loads more films to do. Encanto.
Encanto.
The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
Ding.
Which I rewatched the other week because it's spooky season, obviously.
The Lone Range.
That is your second strike, Ollie Davis.
Is it not another yellow card?
No, I warned you
crap,
not to
I
give me
misunderstood
another...
the system.
I told you not to give me another wrong answer for that specific movie.
Okay.
Home on the Range.
A zoo? A zoo? What about a zoo?
Zootopia / Zootropolis.
Zootopia.
The Little Mermaid 2.
That is your second strike.
No!
Ash.
I was holding on to it for a rainy day.
A Christmas Carol.
That is your first strike, Sullivan.
No, the Jim Carrey version. The Jim Carrey version.
That's next month.
Strange World.
Atlantis, which is just total phone it in town. Although Blair was telling me the other day that it's a good movie. I really should go back and watch it.
Atlantis.
Atlantis, the Lost Empire.
What about... What about planes?
And Ash, that is your third strike. I need you to remove your mic.
Thank you.
And exit screen left.
Get me out of here.
Raya and the Last Dragon.
Right, we're doing well here. We're doing well. Ooh, are you Disney? I'm gonna go for it, but there's a strong chance this isn't Disney. All Dogs Go to Heaven.
That is your second strike, Sullivan.
I bet it's made by the same people who made The Land Before Time.
Yes.
Dinosaur.
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 Okay, we've just got to start doing guesses now at this point because I am out of ideas. I'm out of ideas. And you know what I'll say? This is a film that I think comes under the same category as A Christmas Carol did, where it was technically in some way affiliated with Disney, but was not made by Walt Disney Studios, for sure. Because when I looked it up on the Wikipedia, I was like, this film was made by Disney? I'm shocked. It was definitely not made by Walt Disney Studios, but I am out of answers, so I'm gonna go for Romeo and Juliet.
That is your third strike, Sullivan. I need you to remove your mic and exit screen left.
I can imagine a gnome stabbing themselves to death.
Emperor's New Groove, which I did watch back recently because I loved it as a kid. I don't think it holds up as much as everyone says it does, but I respect the bananas of it.
The Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove.
I'm going to go one more on that movie for range.
And Ollie Davis, that is your third strike.
What was it?
Home on the Range.
Home on the Range! What a movie to go out on.
Well, that's humiliating.
Then they had their Spanish era, which was the Three Caballeros.
Do you know what? I think I'm out. I can't think of what these obvious ones are, so I'm going to say Three Caballeros.
Ding.
Okay, well, I got that one at the very least.
Saludos, amigos.
Oh, did I say Fantasia 2000? Did I say that in the dinosaur bit, or was that when I was talking about Treasure Planet? Fantasia 2000?
And Luke, that is your third strike. I need you to remove your mic and exit. Screen left.
Damn it.
Tegan, you have named every single Disney animated movie with no strikes, although you got 2 of them out of order, so I don't think we should allow you back. But for today, your winner of Cutscene Presents Survival Series.
Yes! It feels good to be back! It feels good to be back! And I'm so glad I didn't embarrass myself with Disney.
How's that reputation of yours?
Oh, momentarily intact.
Today, Sat, I need you to name me every single Stephen King adaptation.
There's so many of them.
Oh! Don't panic. Yes, okay, right, okay. This is a great category.